Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for today we're going to be taking a look at another comic pack. This time around it features two Clone Trooper figures, and this is from what I believe to be the last wave of comic packs to actually hit retail stores, as the line is being discontinued this year, which is a shame, but you know, these things happen. The figures that are included in this pack are a 212th Clone Trooper and a Clone Lieutenant. Now these figures are absolutely fantastic. I was really pleased to get these, and I will get on to the reasons why I like these figures so much in just a moment. But as always, I'm going to give you a look at the packaging first. You can see you've got the figures on the back there, and I'll just quickly read it from the back. Clone Troopers display more than routine valor during a battle on Sarrish. When the Republic gunship crashes near a dangerous gun emplacement, the clones launch an attack to capture the promontory. Okay, that's a... maybe I can't read. Promontory. Yeah, that seems to make sense. The clones launch an attack to capture the promontory on which the gun is anchored. Although the odds are against them, the troopers don't hesitate to take on the deadly challenge. Sorry about that. But there you go, that's the packaging. The comic that is included in this pack was actually given away on Free Comic Book Day in, I think it was either 2006 or 2007. One thing that I found very strange about this comic was the fact that for a few pages it follows part of this battle that was mentioned before on Sarrish, wherever that is. But then as you get further on into the comic, the story comes to an abrupt end, and we join the events of The Empire Strikes Back, which is a little bit strange. They are two different stories, you know, it's not like a misprint or anything, but the story that is included, as well as the clone battle, it would appear, is actually the story where C-3PO, just after getting blasted to bits on Bespin, is actually presented to Darth Vader, and he has a little, you know, reminisce about his time on Tatooine and when he built 3PO and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure a lot of Star Wars fans will already be familiar with that story. So really getting two stories for the price of one, I guess, but I would have actually preferred to have seen more clone action, but there you go. Anyway, enough about the comic, on to the figures. I'll start with the standard Clone Trooper. He is basically just a repaint of the Revenge of the Sith Super Articulated Clone Trooper, and for all intents and purposes he is just the original 212th Battalion Clone Trooper, but without all the battle damage. Articulation wise, he's pretty much flawless. He's got a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrist, a ball jointed torso, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. He comes with the removable antenna on his back, which is quite a nice tight fit, and he also comes with a DC-15 carbine pistol, as well as a DC-15 rifle, which has actually been modified to include a removable missile, which is pretty cool, I think. The only thing I don't really like about these new weapons is they seem to be made from quite a flimsy, rubbery plastic, which isn't very stable, but again, unless you're going to be playing about with these figures, it doesn't really matter, because if they're sat on a shelf, the weapons aren't going to bend too much. So there's the Clone Trooper, and onto the Clone Lieutenant. This figure is actually a kit bash, I believe, of previous figures. He uses the Kamer of the comic pack Arc Trooper from 2007, and he features the upper body of the 327th Star Corps Trooper with the removable helmet. Again, he comes with a modified DC-15 rifle as well. This time around he comes with a grappling hook as opposed to a missile. It does have a rope attached, but I've wrapped it around the barrel to keep it in place. And he also comes with two DC-17 pistols. The articulation is okay. It's a little less than the standard Clone Trooper, but it doesn't really matter too much. He's got a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrist, a swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. And again, from an aesthetic point of view, he looks absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love the windswept Kamer with the holes in it. I think that looks really good. And I think Hasbro have done a really good job with this comic pack. I'm really happy to see them re-releasing some 212th Troopers, as we never really got enough of them the first time round. So kudos Hasbro, and I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with an Evolutions pack next, so stay tuned for that, and until next time, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.